Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, SonicTCK here. Today we are going to be discussing some of the new features that were added to the game with the new version 5.0.2, I believe? Yeah, 5.0.2. Alright, and we are going to start with the Inheritance Zone. What is that? It's basically a new event that came for both JP and Global, and the event is super hard. For what I've heard, it's a little bit more difficult than a regular raid, and it's gonna drop this awesome new items, which are potions. Right now we have the blue one, which is gonna be dropping red potions, and then we have the rainbow one. The rainbow one can be used for any color, and then the red can be used for red characters, of course. All of the enemies, they're hollows, and they also have soul reapers. They all have the Rancor killer, so do not use Yami or what's the other one, Grimmjow, because those characters are gonna die rather quickly. It is highly recommended for you to use something like Rangiku. It's a blue ranged character, very good. Nanao-chan, she's a healer. She's actually I don't think you will be able to complete this this extreme event without Nanao, because it's too difficult. Next we have the new inherited stats function. And oh, it's actually 5.0.3. Alright, so the new update is 5.0.3. Alright, and these are the requirements. One will be the link needs to be level 1 or higher. The linked character needs to be the same attribute as the based character. So you cannot mix a red character with a blue character or red with orange. It has to be red and red, blue and blue, so on and so forth. That being said, the character has to be at level 150 fully ascended. So the soul tree has to be at 100%. It does not have to be at level 200. That's not a requirement. Then we have a chart showing what the levels look like. I'm telling you right now, guys, the drops are super low, and the amount of potions that you need for this is a lot. It's like 10 per level. Is like 10 or 15 per level, so it's gonna take some time. For level 1 is 2%, level 2, 3, level 3 is 4%, level 4 is 5%, and then at level 5 we get a 10% increase, and it goes all the way to level 10, which is very good. 20%. Wow, that's very good actually. This is gonna take some time. This is not something that's meant to be done in 3 days. The event is out for 3 days only. It is impossible. I would say that it is impossible unless you have a modded account, or I don't know, or you don't sleep for 3 days in a row just playing this events. You're not gonna be able to complete any characters. The amount of potions that you need for each character is insane. It's like 500 to 200, something like that. And up next we have some adjustments that they made to the quest rewards. Basically, for some raids they added more experience, more jewels, more accessories. We're gonna be getting some more of that for Cons Bonanza raids, Daily Crystal Training Ground, so the Kisuke Training Ground and the other one, Yoruichi's. All of them are gonna be getting a boost in drop rates, which is amazing. The only thing that's not gonna be getting an increase to the drop rate will be the Book of Secrets. As you guys may know, the Book of Secrets is very hard and that's not getting an increase to the drop rate, but everything else is getting an increase. Even powders and hard drops. We're actually they're getting rid of the accessories that we get from there, and instead we're gonna be getting hard drops. I believe those are gonna be 1 and 2 star hard drops. We also got some co-op quest owner bonus added. So if you are the host for a co-op quest, you will be getting a special reward at the end, which is a special bonus that only the co-op owner will be getting, the room owner will be getting at the end of the quest. It was not added before, and in my opinion, co-op owners should get rewarded for that, so that's a really nice touch that they added into that. Next, we have the inactive players during co-op quests. This is basically for people who like to AFK. AFK is the away from keyboard, basically people who get into a room and don't do anything, don't play, they just leave it up like that. And people who do that are gonna be penalized. So Kayla, what they're gonna do is they're implementing measurements into the co-op so that the system can register when you're not moving, when you're not cooperating into the room. If you're not doing anything, I don't really know what the specific criteria is for you to be labeled as AFK, but if you're AFK, if you get labeled by KLab as an AFK player, you will not be able to play any raids or join any rooms, and when you create your own rooms, you're not gonna be getting any rewards at the end of the raids, which is, it's good. I mean, I have complained since day one about people who do AFK. It's really annoying, especially when you get like people with shady characters. You basically have to run the whole raid, and that's not fair, man. That's not fair. Like, no, it's, even if you have one character that's super OP, I feel like everybody has to cooperate. Like, we're all getting the same rewards. Why should only one person do all the work? It's not fair. It's just not. Another feature that got implemented into co-op is changing characters. So as of right, well, in the previous version, when you got into a co-op room and let's say the criteria was only blue characters, you couldn't change your character. Let's say you had a blue Grimjaw, you couldn't change that to another blue character that you might have within your list of characters. Now that's possible. If you have a blue Grimjaw and you want to use your blue Yukio, you can change it. Now it's possible. It's amazing. I don't know why they took so long implementing this feature, but we finally got it. And then we have the character art screen. Basically, now when you go to details for the characters, there is one option that has like a expand sign. When you tap that expand sign, you will see the character's art. It's unneeded, but hey, we'll take it. It's cool. Next, we have the raid schedule help selection redesign. It says the characters that a raid drop character can be used to power up will now be displayed on the raid schedule screen. I haven't tested that feature. I don't really know what it means. They didn't even mention that on the KLab live stream. I'll be trying it out. Then we have game force quitting. Basically, they fix, in some devices the game would crash and it will just exit for no fucking reason, so now they fixed that. It was about time. Also, they fixed a few other things like freezing on the camera, and when you were fusing two accessories, sometimes the game would crash or freeze. I never had that happen to me, but they fixed it apparently. And last but not least, for the global version of the game, which is the one I play the most, we have the speed summons attribute, which is going to be from the 22nd all the way until the 25th. It's only for 3 days as well, and it features blue Jushiro, blue Kenpachi, and blue Yukio. I would highly suggest you skip this one. Why? Because next we have a power selection, and the power selection is going to feature, actually no, I don't think it's a power selection, but it's another gacha that will feature Isane and a few other characters. I highly recommend you go for Isane instead, just because she will be super useful for the upcoming co-op super co-op quest, the super difficult one, extreme co-op quest. And she's the only red healer that's viable that we have right now in the game. Orihime is not really viable. And on top of that, we got some more news from KLab's Game Station. We basically got some confirmation that the step up, well, not the step up summons, but there will be some type of special gacha for the second anniversary of the game, which will happen in July 28th, or no, from July 21st to the 28th. So I highly recommend you guys save your orbs. On top of that, we have a new raid coming up for global, which is the one that has White, Tensa Sangetsu, and Yoruichi. That's a super cool gacha as well. I highly recommend you guys skip this current gacha and save your orbs for upcoming gachas that are gonna be more hype. So it was announced in the K-Live live stream that we are getting a Brave Soul second anniversary countdown. Basically, when you log in every day from the 24th, I believe. It's either from the 23rd or the 24th. If you log in every day, you will get 5 orbs, and that will be for 30 days. So you will be getting 150 orbs, and also you will be getting random accessories like drops, books, Hokyokus, and things like that. So make sure you log in within the next 30 days. To get some of these rewards. We will also have a mega power up festival, which will increase the rates for you getting a book, powders, and crystals, and some other things. They will triple those chances of you getting those things. So make sure you log in within the next 30 days. Make sure you log in constantly, because they will be doing a lot of cool events, and it's gonna be awesome. Okay, this is all I have for today. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.